How y'all doing? We're gonna do these turkey patties for this episode. They're from the Jerusalem cookbook again. A really favorite cookbook of mine. I like the healthy, fresh food that it's in it, but it's also just a unique style of food that I don't think a lot of people have appreciated, and I really would highly recommend you do that. I think in general, Ottolenghi's, and I'm going to screw his name up, and I apologize for that, chef. His cookbooks in general are phenomenal, simple, and there's the two that I have in Jerusalem are the two that I have. So, but with this thing this is going to be a turkey patty, so low fat, and then we're going to add zucchini to it. And so these little bite-sized turkey patties are these wonderful little snacks that you can enjoy. We're going to do a half a recipe. You can double this. Anyway, we're going to get to it. To start off, we've got this is technically half a beaten egg. It requires one egg. Yeah, that's what's happened. I'm going to grate up this zucchini. Calls for one large one. I don't know if this is large, so we're going to use about 3/4 of it. The ones I saw at the store were a lot bigger than this one. So the thing I love about this is I'm not a big zucchini fan, but with this recipe, I think it's just phenomenal. It adds some veg to your dish, and they have this wonderful crispiness to them when they get cooked up. That's just nice. For those of you who've had like zucchini fritters and stuff like that, this is just a good dish to have. All right, set that there. Calls for some about a half teaspoon of cumin. I don't feel like grinding my own, and I really like the flavor of cumin, so I'm going to use a little extra. Generous pinch of salt. One more. I'm going to grab the pepper over here. Now, if you wanted to, you could make this spicy by adding a little cayenne to it. The whole reason I'm not using cayenne is because, well, I don't have cayenne. So we're not going to use it. Clove of garlic. You can crush it, you can chop it. I don't care what you do. Calls for a tablespoon of fresh mint, chopped. We got some over here. And we'll bundle this into a little pouch. Like this. We need the same amount of cilantro. That is parsley. We're gonna need those green onions anyway. We need the same amount of cilantro. You notice how I'm cutting into the stems. The stems are a wonderful flavor. They're let's go 2 green onions, thinly sliced. I suppose you could use chives with this if you wanted to. I like the vegetal flavor and the really stronger green onion flavor of this. Funny story about my the cutting boards you guys see this on. I got this at the Edmonds Farmers Market from a local craftsman, Edmonds, Washington. And the gentleman said that these bricks were actually from somebody up in Bellingham who was going to make pipes with them of some sort of illegal substance at the time, and he didn't want to make any more of them, so he actually bought these these blocks of wood, and now is making them into cutting boards. So if you see this guy at the farmers markets, I highly recommend it. So we've got some ground turkey here. Went to Trader Joe's. Like I said, we're only going to make a half batch. How many pounds? This is just about a pound, so a little bit more. There we go. Gonna decon that now, but that's fine. Oops. Let's mix it all together. These should be fairly wet because we're going to fry them up and they'll get nice and crispy. So the zucchini adds that nice bit of flavor to it. We have this pan that's heated over medium heat, and we're just going to put a little oil in there. That looks like a lot of oil. It's not that much. We just want to make sure we're frying the pan. We're frying these things up. We want to get a nice shimmer to it. There we go. Let's see how we doing. Oh yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see that. So let's make some patties. Not too big. These are little bite-sized things. I shouldn't say bite-sized, couple bites. It was a little bigger than I wanted it to be. There we go. With the oil, it's about 2 millimeters of oil in the pan. You're not going to cook these very long. They'll cook up pretty quick. This one will take longer because it's bigger. So we're going to let these cook for about 2 minutes aside until they get nice and golden brown. If the oil gets too low, go ahead and add a little bit more in batches. See, look at that. That's what we're looking for. See how soft and gooey that is? That's going to firm up here in a sec. Yeah, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. So we got a good internal temperature of 165, nice golden color. To go along with our turkey burgers, we're going to make this really fun, easy sauce. It's based off of yogurt, sour cream, some lemon juice, and sumac is really what it's about. So we're going to be putting in a cup of sour cream, roughly. We're just eyeballing these things. Perfection is not always fun with recipes. We're going to do, this is 2% yogurt. We're going to do just a touch more yogurt than we did at the sour cream. Okay. We're going to add sumac, a lot of sumac, which adds this really bright citrusy flavor, pepper and salt. Okay. I'm going to microplane this garlic and lemon juice and lemon zest. And that's it. That's as simple as it gets. Take this little guy. We put a dollop on. Salty, savory, got that nice vegetable of the zucchini. It's a good way to get that mix of vegetables, spice, protein, low fat protein too, all into one kind of concise packet, little pouch of goodness. They're great right out of the pan. They're great at room temperature. Throw them on a pita. Throw them on a salad. These are a dynamite little meal for you to try out. Enjoy.